Welcome to the Luz and Dolly Show. I'm Luz.
And I am Dolly.
And we are here today with a very special guest. Welcome, Joe Loera.
Welcome to our show. How are you today?
Good.
Oh,
I'm good.
we're so glad and grateful to you for coming because I know you've been running around with different interviews and very busy with your work and the busy life that has been your norm since September 9th. But thank you so much for coming here today.
Thank you for having me. I'm happy to be here.
Oh, thank you. Wow, where do we start? As many of you are aware, he is the co-producer. Is that what
the campaign co-organizer.
Organizer, thank you. Co-organizer, that's what we're
yes.
saying. The campaign co-organizer of the Paletero Man. And it's such an honor to have you on our show so you can share with the audience exactly what went on in your mind and heart, you and Joel. So can you please share a little bit of what went on?
Well, and who the Paletero Man is,
Yes.
because we want to make sure that everyone in
everyone's
the audience
aware. I think
captures and understands.
It's out there, but you're right.
Right, that
Right.
you know, you found yourself in a situation and you decided to take action. So we would
Yes.
love to hear what you did.
Yes.
Well, initially, Joel Macias took a picture of a Paletero man who was walking by. He looked extremely tired and old, and actually Joel pulled over, got a couple of good shots, got him in there, and posted it on Facebook. And it turned out to be an extremely powerful, picture that touched him enough to put it up, and it touched me. I'm sure the same way as it touched everybody else.
Thousands
saw
of
it.
people, my goodness.
Well, it touched 52 countries, last we heard.
52 countries.
Isn't that a blessing?
Yeah,
You hear
At
that?
the least.
And almost 17,000 people.
Yes.
So just a few.
Isn't that's just a gift of love.
That's a blessing.
Yeah, he posted the picture up, and I saw it, and it touched me, and I've helped other campaigns in the past, and usually whenever I can lend a hand in something, I try to. Nothing really of this magnitude, little things.
Beautiful. That's a beautiful thing. That's a beautiful thing. So when you were thinking of, when you saw the fact that this individual that was 89 years old, working on different ways of making a living, and you saw the picture that Joel put together, what came out? What thoughts came from you?
He looks really tired. That's the thing that really got me. He looked so tired. He reminded me of my abuelito. And I was just like, he looks like he needs a day off. So I came up with the idea to start a GoFundMe campaign.
Beautiful.
I went on my Facebook, put it out. I actually couldn't put it on Joel's page because we weren't even friends. I didn't know him. So I had to I had a friend request.
Oh, wow.
I thought you were friends with him. Okay.
No, I hadn't not known him before this, but now
How
we're great
Wow.
friends.
Oh, look at that.
Something
Look
that
how
brought you
friendships-
together.
yes.
That's wonderful.
No, I've actually made some really, really good friends. out of
Isn't that
this
beautiful?
This whole thing. If anything came out of it, I've got some really good relationships.
Isn't that beautiful?
With some great people.
So you friended Joel, and you asked him, "Why don't you start a GoFundMe?" And how did he respond?
Well, no. I actually was asking people to identify him and to let us know where he is. I put it on his page to get his attention and other people's attention. And then after I put it on Joel's page, it took about 10 minutes for somebody to respond, and within an hour we had Mr. Sanchez's address, all his information. At that point, I asked Joel to give me a call. He gave me a call. I was at work. We kind of talked it over, and we're like, yeah, you want to do this thing? And we did it. He made the GoFundMe campaign page. I was working, and I had to go out to dinner that night with my fiance, and if I was distracted by anything, she probably wouldn't have been too happy with it.
Well, it's because it was her birthday also.
Yeah,
it was her birthday that day.
And it's,
Double gift.
Yeah,
Double gift, yes.
909 for musicians. That's an important day.
Oh, really?
It's my fiance's birthday, and now it was the birth of this beautiful moment
Oh
in
my
history.
That's
God.
beautiful.
So 909, great day.
The birth of love, because it's so important for us to realize that love goes around. And the story in the book, we're co-authors of today's
Absolutely.
Inspired Latina. The story title of mine is Love, the Most Powerful Healing Force There Is. And since this has gone viral, and in so many countries, there's so much love to be shared. It doesn't matter color, shape, and size. And just, we were mentioning earlier regarding loving our neighbors.
Absolutely.
Getting to know our neighbors and stop being afraid that life is such a precious gift and there's so much love to share.
I am just really inspired by the whole thing. Here is a man that doesn't know this other man, that doesn't know this other man, but
Yes.
just sees a
The need.
Exactly. Sees a need
Yes.
and takes it upon himself. You took it upon yourself to take action. And I
To reach
love
out
that.
to Joel.
Just by that first phone call or just that first message that you put out, that's huge.
Yeah, but Joel was on the same page
That's-
as I was. From the
yes.
minute I
Absolutely.
mentioned it, he was like, "Oh, what a great idea!
Oh,
why
how
didn't I think of this?
beautiful.
Totally, let's do it."
No,
But then
that's
he was
awesome.
receptive,
Yeah. I think two like-minded people just happened to
Yes.
get together at the right time,
For a beautiful cause.
like he has said, all the stars aligned perfectly for this to
Perfectly.
happen.
I
And,
love that.
It was meant to be. It was supposed to happen. And once we learned the story of Mr. Sanchez, I couldn't imagine it, happening to a
Any
better
other way.
family.
It's a more deserving,
beautiful.
more
Yeah,
deserving family.
Dulce, Mr.
The
Sanchez,
granddaughter.
Mr. Sanchez, they're all great. They're the best people.
Now I understand that they just lost a daughter. Also, the
Yes.
grandparents just lost their daughter
couple months ago.
on July
God bless
23rd.
her,
God
yeah.
bless them, and and basically, he loves to work because I've seen the interviews.
Yes, he says he loves his exercise.
He loves that, and he
Killing.
loves getting his fresh air. So I think it's absolutely beautiful that he's doing that. But he also is doing it to pay the day-to-day bills, the
Yes.
day-to-day expenses. He has to continue to still maintain his family. At least he used to, because we're so excited. How much? Last number we checked. How much has been
Has
collected
been
already?
collected and donated. What a blessing.
Do you remember the final number? I believe it was 300 and
Close to 370.
Yeah,
369.
369.
Yeah, 370.
16,000 plus individuals have come together from a place of love, compassion, and donated whatever. $5, I think it's the least, and 1,000 is the most. The amount doesn't matter. It's the fact that these individuals decided to do something for someone else that was in need and have made this campaign go viral. And so many kind, loving, amazing people in this world that we live in have donated whatever they can.
Absolutely.
And that's such a true gift.
And another thing is that it started at $3,000.
I know
was the
that
goal.
was the goal. Oh, and it's
And I thought that
You
was so
want to
awesome.
hear something funny? I guess
Sure.
Yes.
from the beginning, Joel's been way more optimistic on this thing than I was.
Yes.
I was like, let's get him $200.
Oh my goodness.
And he's like, well,
Really?
I said, you know what? I know we're probably gonna make more than $200, but let's not, set the bar too high. He didn't listen to me. He went for $3
Good.
grand.
That's
Good.
awesome.
Good job, Joel.
Yeah, I'm glad he did. But even after he put it at 3,000, I said, you know what? Maybe we'll get 2,000.
Listen to you.
And
What
Now
a
you
great
know
surprise.
Better. Now you know better, right?
I underestimated the greatness of humanity and
Wow.
people
I
and the
love that.
love that the world can create when they come together.
How
So
beautiful
I
of
think
you.
that your fiance hit the lottery with you.
Yes. What's her name?
I don't know her name, but I think she hit the lottery with you.
Amanda Allen and
Hi, Amanda.
Amanda. Great man here.
she'd probably debate that. But
I'm sure she would not.
No. We're so happy
I
for
do
you.
want to touch on one thing
Yes.
that you
Yes.
said
Anything.
a little bit ago with regards to neighbors.
Yes.
And people being scared to talk to their neighbors. And I think that's a great point.
Yes.
People do seem afraid to reach out to their neighbors, to talk. There's so many people that live in big apartment buildings that don't know half the people that live there.
Right.
Live in neighborhoods that don't know the people down the street or across the street. That come outside and see the same people and never say hi to them. I think that people need to reach out to their neighbors, to the people
Definitely.
around them.
I love that.
That's
offer
beautiful.
offer a smile, a hello, a simple gesture just to be friendly, or go out and just do something nice. Hold the door for someone. To give someone,
I love
a
this.
friendly
Beautiful.
gesture.
I love
just
this.
anything to show goodwill.
That's so
right now
beautiful.
everyone, and with good reason. The city's gotten a little crazy, but
We can start changing that. You're so right.
Everyone.
right, little tokens here and
Yes.
there. That's all it takes. Instead of fearing the guy you're passing in the street, say hello to him.
Yes, a
Yes.
simple smile. It's contagious.
My friend Adonis made a point that he walked down the street. That's actually his name, Adonis. Childs.
Adonis?
Yeah, he has a great name.
Aw.
He was walking down the street and he said hello to a stranger, and she gave him a look like, there was something wrong with him. And that seems to be the first go-to is to question what someone's ulterior motives are. Why are you saying hi to me? Is there someone
Right.
on the side of me coming to grab me?
Wow.
And that should be the norm.
You know what?
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
that unfortunately is the norm, that people feel that way, but it really doesn't need to be.
I mean, it should be the norm that everyone that you come across, you should say good morning, good afternoon, how are you?
That's how I am every morning. I
Yes.
get into my office and instantly I'm like,
Give you an update on the money is 370,175.
$370,175. Thank you
as
so
we speak
much.
here,
Wow, people are still giving.
donating.
Yeah, and
I
Acts
love
of
it.
kindness.
Even after taxes and all the fees and everything that they pay, they're still going to have enough to take care.
Be comfortable.
Take care of themselves the way they plan to go
Yes.
forward.
How beautiful.
What a blessing.
The grandchildren need and want to go to college, so that's a beautiful benefit to, society and the future, and for them not to have to work so hard. I did see one of the interviews, there's been so many.
Yes.
Don Fidencio, such a sweet soul. He was asked, so what are you going to do with this money? And so beautifully stated, it was in front of a church, his church, and he said, I'm going to donate some to my church here and some to my church back home and to give to those that have less than me.
Wow.
He did not say, I'm going to go on vacation or I'm just going to relax.
Going to go on a shopping spree.
So beautiful that this humanity and love can continue full circle. And there's just so much that we can share. But if there's some last
Absolutely.
words that you would like the audience to be captivated and continue to keep in their heart and soul, Joe, what would that be?
Don't be distracted on all the negativity going on around the world. It's really easy to hate. It's very, very hard to love. But the reward you get afterwards, the feeling and the satisfaction of knowing that you helped somebody is a lot stronger than the feeling you get when you hate somebody. It really is.
Love
love
is the
it, I
most
love it, I love it.
powerful healing force
Love
there
is all you
is.
need.
Love is all you need.
Love is
How
all you need.
sweet.
One more thing. Happy
Yes.
Mexican
Independence
Independence
Day.
Day.
Yes.
Que viva la raza.
There you
Que
go.
viva la raza. Thank you so much for tuning in.
Thank you,
Love
everyone.
and peace to each and every one of you.